Welcome back to Academic Avengers. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has global implications: the manufacturing crisis in China. Overcapacity, fierce competition, and a wave of bankruptcies are sweeping through key industries like electric vehicles, solar technology, and semiconductors. What does this mean for China's economic future, and how did it all come to this? Let's explore. China, once the powerhouse of global manufacturing, is now facing a severe overcapacity problem. Industries like electric vehicles, EVs, solar modules, and semiconductors are in turmoil. The consequences? A staggering number of companies are unable to compete, leading to widespread losses and bankruptcies. Take Hongqi, for example, a major EV manufacturer owned by Evergrande. They once aimed to sell 1 million EVs a year by 2025, but reality struck hard. Last year, they managed to sell just 1,389 cars. This August, 2 of their subsidiaries declared bankruptcy, highlighting the immense pressure on the industry. But it's not just EVs. According to China's National Bureau of Statistics, about 30% of industrial companies were operating at a loss by the end of June. That's higher than during the 1998 Asian financial crisis. In a survey of over 500,000 industrial firms, 44% reported losses. This paints a grim picture of China's manufacturing sector. The root cause? Massive government loans and direct investments led to an explosion in production capabilities. But as China's economy slows and consumer demand drops, these industries are now producing more than they can sell. Let's break it down, industry by industry. The EV sector is in chaos. Since the start of 2023, at least 8 major car manufacturers have shut down or halted production. The ripple effects are being felt throughout the supply chain. For instance, Qingdao High-Tech Molds, a major auto parts supplier, warned that the shutdown of one car manufacturer could wipe out 60% of their profits. Levdio, another car manufacturer, went bankrupt, leaving behind a debt of 4 billion yuan, or about $550 million. The situation is so dire that around 52,000 EV-related companies shut down in China last year alone, a nearly 90% increase from the previous year. Next, we have the solar industry. Here, supply has far outstripped demand, leading to a sharp decline in prices. In fact, the prices for most solar module components have fallen below the average production cost. Many companies are scaling back production, and some are even scrapping plans to enter the market. Smaller suppliers are under the most pressure as their profits evaporate. Even giants like Haitai Solar expect prices to drop further. Finally, the semiconductor industry. Local governments heavily invested in low-end chip manufacturing, but this led to an oversupply. The result? A wave of bankruptcies sweeping through the industry. In 2023 alone, nearly 11,000 companies in the chip supply chain have gone under. That's an average of 30 companies per day. This crisis isn't just about numbers. It's about the broader implications for China's economy and its global standing. The Chinese government has long aimed to create tech giants that could dominate the global market. However, with local governments drowning in debt, around 60 trillion yuan, it's becoming harder to bail out struggling companies. Even efforts to merge companies and create stronger entities face challenges. Many of these firms are focused on cutting capacity rather than expanding. In the solar industry, for instance, we're unlikely to see many buyouts, as larger companies are hesitant to take on the liabilities of weaker competitors. So, what does the future hold? In a recent meeting, China's Politburo emphasized the need for the market to weed out weak players and support stronger ones. Over time, resources will likely be concentrated in the most productive companies, helping them grow even more powerful. But this transition won't be easy, and the fallout from this manufacturing crisis could be felt for years to come, not just in China, but across the global economy. China's manufacturing sector is at a crossroads. What began as an overcapacity problem is now a full-blown crisis, with ripple effects that could reshape industries worldwide. We'll be keeping a close eye on how this situation develops. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the issues that shape our world. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Stay informed with Academic Avengers, your source for the latest in global affairs.